Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Katie Spencer never expected her quiet determination to be tested this way again, but lately every heartbeat seems to carry the weight of 1,000 unanswered questions. At Forrester Creations, the air feels heavier when she walks through the halls, as if the building itself senses her anxiety. People smile. They make polite conversation, but Katie can feel the undercurrent of worry running beneath it all. This isn't just about work anymore. This is about whether her heart, already scarred by years of emotional battles, can withstand another storm that refuses to pass. She tells herself to stay calm, to breathe, to keep moving forward the way she always has. But stress has a way of sneaking in when you least expect it. Every late-night call, every whispered conversation she catches in the hallway, every look of concern from someone who cares about her adds another invisible weight to her chest. Katie has been strong for so long that people forget how fragile strength can become when it's pushed too far. And right now, she feels like she's standing on a fault line, one sharp tremor away from everything cracking open. What makes it even harder is that she can't simply step away. The responsibilities keep coming, and the pressure keeps rising. Decisions that affect not only her future, but the future of the company are being placed squarely on her shoulders. When she sits at her desk, staring at documents that demand her signature, her mind doesn't see numbers and words. It sees consequences. It sees the faces of people who will be affected by whatever choice she makes. That kind of responsibility doesn't just live in your head. It sinks into your body, into your breathing, into the rhythm of your heart. There are moments when she feels that familiar tightness in her chest, and fear rushes in right behind it. Katie knows her own medical history all too well. She remembers what it was like to lie in a hospital bed, wondering if she'd get another chance to hold her son, to see another sunrise, to feel another ordinary day. Those memories don't fade. They wait quietly until stress pulls them back to the surface. And lately, stress has been pulling hard. The people around her can sense that something isn't right. Brooke watches her sister with worried eyes, noticing how Katie rubs her chest when she thinks no one is looking. Bill tries to be supportive, but his presence is complicated, tangled in a past that still has the power to stir emotions Katie isn't always ready to face. Every conversation feels like it could either comfort her or push her closer to the edge. Even the simplest interactions carry an emotional charge that leaves her feeling drained. What hurts the most is that Katie doesn't want to be seen as weak. She has fought too many battles to let this one define her. She wants to be the woman people can rely on, the one who keeps things together when everything else is falling apart. But inside, she's exhausted. The kind of exhaustion that sleep can't fix. It's the exhaustion of always being the strong one, always holding back tears, always pretending that everything is fine when it clearly isn't. Sometimes she finds herself alone, late at night, replaying the day in her mind. Every difficult meeting, every tense exchange, every moment when she felt her pulse race just a little too fast. She wonders how long she can keep going like this. She wonders if pushing herself is brave or reckless. And deep down, she's terrified that one day her body will make that decision for her, whether she's ready or not. The irony is that Katie's heart has always been her greatest strength. It's what allows her to love fiercely, to forgive deeply, to keep believing in people even when they disappoint her. But that same heart is also what makes her vulnerable. Emotional pain has a way of becoming physical, especially for someone who feels everything so intensely. Every betrayal, every disappointment, every moment of uncertainty adds another layer of strain. At work, the stakes feel higher than ever. There are rumors swirling, power shifts happening behind closed doors, and decisions being made that could change everything. Katie is right in the middle of it all, trying to stay one step ahead while also trying not to fall apart. She can't afford to show hesitation, but inside, her nerves are fraying. It's like she's walking a tightrope without a safety net, and the wind keeps picking up. The people who care about her want to help, but they don't always know how. Some offer advice, others offer sympathy, and a few offer distractions. None of it quite reaches the place where Katie is really hurting. Because what she's dealing with isn't just stress. It's the fear of losing control, the fear of being unable to protect herself from something she knows too well. It's the fear that no matter how strong she is, there are limits she can't escape. There's a quiet moment when Katie looks in the mirror and barely recognizes the woman staring back at her. She sees the lines of worry around her eyes, the tension in her jaw, the way her shoulders are always slightly hunched as if she's bracing for impact. She remembers a time when she felt lighter, when hope came more easily. Now, hope feels fragile, something she has to hold on to carefully so it doesn't shatter. Yet, even in the middle of all this, there's a spark of determination that refuses to die. Katie hasn't come this far just to give up. She knows she deserves peace, happiness, and a future that isn't defined by fear. The question is whether she can find a way to reach for those things without sacrificing her health in the process. Every choice she makes feels like a test, and every test feels more difficult than the last. There are days when she wants to scream, to let all the frustration and fear spill out. But she swallows it down instead, turning it into a tight smile and a steady voice. She tells herself she can handle it, that she has to handle it. But the truth is, even the strongest hearts can only take so much before they start to ache. As the pressure builds, Katie starts to realize that something has to change. She can't keep pretending that everything is fine when it isn't. She can't keep pushing herself past her limits and hoping she'll somehow be okay. A part of her knows she needs to slow down, to ask for help, to take care of herself the way she's always taken care of everyone else. But admitting that feels like a worried glance here, a gentle question there. They see the way she pauses to catch her breath, the way she seems distant even when she's physically present. It's as if she's fighting a battle no one else can see, and every day that battle takes a little more out of her. Katie's heart isn't just a medical issue. It's a symbol of everything she's been through. Every beat carries the echoes of past heartbreaks and hard-won victories. And right now, those echoes are loud. They remind her of how fragile life can be, how quickly everything can change. That awareness makes every decision feel heavier. Every risk feels more dangerous. She thinks about Will, about the future she wants to be there for. She thinks about the people who rely on her, who love her, who would be devastated if something happened to her. That thought both comforts and terrifies her. It gives her a reason to keep fighting, but it also makes the stakes painfully clear. This isn't just about her. It's about everyone whose life is intertwined with hers. In the quiet moments, when the noise of the world fades away, Katie can feel her heart beating, steady but tired. She closes her eyes and listens to it, as if trying to understand what it's telling her. Is it asking her to slow down, to be kinder to herself? Or is it just a reminder that time is precious and she shouldn't waste it living in constant fear? No matter what happens next, one thing is certain. Katie Spencer is at a crossroads. The stress, the pressure, the emotional turmoil, it's all coming to a head. She can't ignore it anymore. She has to decide whether she's going to keep pushing herself to the brink or finally choose a path that puts her health and happiness first. And that decision won't be easy, because Katie has always been the kind of woman who puts others before herself. But maybe this time, for the sake of her heart in every sense of the word, she has to do something different. She has to believe that she deserves a life that isn't ruled by stress and fear, but by hope and possibility. As the days move forward, every moment feels charged with uncertainty. Every phone call, every meeting, every conversation could be the one that tips the balance. Katie keeps going because that's what she's always done. But deep inside, she knows she's running out of room to pretend. Her heart is asking for mercy, and sooner or later, she's going to have to listen. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.